And we are back with more Silent Hill F. Last time we left off, well, I thought last time we left off that we would wrap up at least the first playthrough of the game. I'm still on the fence whether about, like, New Game Plus stuff. But I get the feeling that we're probably going to get a bad ending. And yeah, I thought we would basically be wrapped up by now, but then we switched back to Fox Mask's world. So we went home as Hinako. We went through kind of like that type of. It really felt like a final dungeon, but it turns out it wasn't. So we're back in Mr. Fox's. I always call him Mr. Fox. Fox Mask world with our giant, fox powers and all. Yes, we're doing a little puzzle here of we need to find the sigils to put on these things. And, maybe this is the final dungeon? Or, I feel like it wouldn't be, though. I feel like this is not the real Hinako. That's hard to tell. There's a lot of symbolism, which, obviously, Silent Hill and all. But, yeah. But alright, let's go ahead and refresh myself here. The blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. It's okay. And they're highlighting all the different things. And I see a good old golden orb going into the lantern. Which would be over here. Which then I guess down there is probably Fox Mask. And the rest are all his, his follower contingency. Prove your intent with a crest 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. Okay, heed revelations and find the crest. There are 3. Alright. Same dialogue. Okay, no, that's same as the one that we just read. But okay. I've had a very long and eventful week, so I'm like trying to recall how to play. Okay. Ooh. Okay, divine water. It's like an arrow pierced in him. There we go. Ornate scroll. Purify once and for all. Leave the filth of your world behind. I'm still curious how much connects back to the water dragon that Unari-sama sealed away and all that stuff. Family physician's log. February 13th, dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife have passed away, one after the other. At time of death, the skin all over their bodies was covered in sores and had begun sloughing off. The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. February 14th, midnight. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. Okay, well, there's a warrior shooting foxes and they have arrows, which would explain the one. Which I guess. And if we're heating the foxes, this door? On one hand, they're pretty dodgeable, but on the other hand, though, we're in this world where fighting is way more doable since there's no durability. Okay, a lot of foxes over that way. Not seeing much to pick up around here. Oh. No, okay. Thought I saw something, but turns out I had not. Sealed with the talisman. Oh. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, we can seal siphon them. Dang it, my sanity. There we go. Full siphon. Which, yeah, stops them from resurrecting. And I forgot that we had the talisman now that our charge attacks take less stamina, so... I was like, why does this feel easier? But that was why. Housemaid's note. Shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to the noblewoman. This led to their heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one of the young housemaid named Sachi. Sachi came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had life growing inside her, and the two that had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet, the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely, he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So, the Tsunekis kicked Sachi out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence, despite the peace of the family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Okay. So all this originated somewhere else, at least the whole, like, Fox family stuff, and then the main line died off to some sort of weird disease? Okay, that's basically... We can probably look through that with blood vision. But before that, though, I want to take a look at this, like, little fox area. So many fox statues. And still kind of... I know, it sounds weird, but I'm kind of torn whether these guys are actually, like, the bad guys, or they are bad, but they're sealing away something worse, or... Again, there's so many questions, because there's so much... Like, there's the Silent Hill 2 style symbolism on the plot, but I feel like there's also an occult plot line also, like, kind of overlaid on things, which make it a bit more difficult to kind of tell what's allegory and what's as literal as it gets in a world with, like, you know, pseudo-fantasy. Okay, so we're all filled up now. Like, I mean, these games have, you know, cults and dark gods and all that stuff, so it's like, some of this, in theory, is quote-unquote real. It would not exactly be beyond the pale. But then some of it is just more kind of like... Like, I don't think Hinako's actually half fox, but it could be symbolic of, like, part of her marrying into the family, which I suspect that kind of goes back to the boy that she saved when she was younger, and then they moved away. Because the note we found there was regarding him having, like, noble blood. Then again, there's a whole story about, like, the water dragon and the fox. It's like, so much food for thought. So many questions, so few answers. Okay, how do I break the seal? Good question. Oh. Alright. Black Sparrow Crest. A badge with something carved into it. Looks like a black sparrow. I do wonder why that got unsealed, but I assume it got unsealed because we beat up those dudes? I don't think there's anything else I was looking around here for. So I guess if things are unsealing, let's real quick look at the foxes again. Okay, not hearing any, like, seals dissolving. Nor do I think it's in the library. Alright. Through the door we go. Okay. Well, we need more talismans. That said, did I initially go through that door and then came back that way, or... Alright, I mean, alright, can't open it. Okay, doesn't open. Might as well save, since it is important in the game. Okay, and shrine, because we are filled up on things. The Yokon's not bad to potentially offer up. It's just it does kind of overlap with, like, bandage. But I mean, I would just be offering it up to get the Higashi later. How are we in health? Okay, we're good on health. So I guess, yeah, let's enshrine both Yokon. Ornate scroll. Abandon. Once and for all. Familial ties must be severed. Okay, now I assume the door is reopened again? Maybe this door now? I doubt this door. Oh no, okay. This is originally where we came from, but now it's different. The banquet has come to an end, so that's why it was all bloody. And I kind of figured it was them with their prey, but I didn't put it together that it was like a banquet. Housemaid's note. The Hinakos are the most notable family in this area and are known for their wealth. For generations, each head of the family has possessed a talent for business, an acumen they utilized during times of social unrest to amass a large fortune. However, given that a great many suffered while they grew rich, their actions have often drawn envious eyes. When I first entered into the service for the Hinakos, my grandmother shared some of the many rumors that swirled around the family. Each time the world falls to pieces, the Hinakos' treasury only grows larger. The Hinakos are happily waiting for misfortune to strike so they can line their pockets. Okay. I mean, very much in line with, like, fox spirits and historical Japanese myths. I was thinking of that one famous one that was like a... Was it an emperor consort? But she was kind of connected to a lot of disasters. Yeah, she also had basically kind of the whole... the QB Night Tales thing. Wait, I can zoom in. Oh no, that's sanity. Zooming. Here we go. Okay. Only it's a five-tailed, but... I can't tell if it died in this, because it has many arrows in it. It looks like blood coming out of its mouth, but it might be a tongue. Like, it might have, like, eaten the others. I mean, often fox spirits are connected to disaster in that they trick. But they're not, like, the worst of the worst that do trick, so... both doors are openable. Well, I guess we took that last time, so this time this way? Strict Mother's Letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. Your real last name is Tsuneki. It is told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune when the world is in disorder. In fact, that is how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage, and you, who have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family hears your name, they will immediately know you are our child. Okay, so yeah, so the boy that basically Hinako helped when she was younger, who then kind of became, like, enamored with her, is connected to this family, meaning he's probably Fox Mask. It also means he probably has, like, yokai blood, or his family's been cursed / blessed by a yokai. Which, I mean, it looks like basically the fox in this thing is getting devoured by other yokai. Yokai, kaibutsu. All the good ways to say, basically, the many fantastical creatures of Japan. Although I remember when I studied this stuff way back when, kind of on my own, but basically traveling around, like, different... It's always interesting how basically it's like, you know, there is hell and evil and, like, you know, stuff like that in various Japanese mythos stuff, you know. Good old Izanami. But, like, usually yokai are more kind of chaotic neutral. More connected back to basically to Tsukiyomi. Even though they're, like, nothing official. It's more they're all just creatures of the night. One of the things you learn about Shinto is that really, like, Shinto is just really the overall amalgamation of, like, tons of local legends. Oh, some arare, which I don't think we can hold. Oh, no, we can. I'm getting distracted in my old man rambles. Dang. Kudza tea is actually kind of better, but... And I guess... we don't need... We don't need the... arare. Oh, fine. I usually just like discarding stuff, but I feel like it's unlikely we're going to be back here. Do none of these statues have, like, the same arrow clue to, like, lead us to where the next door should be? Also, the banquet's over, then why are they all still eating? I'm trying to see if any of them are kind of, like, looking at a door. And they all are kind of, like, looking at scrolls, almost. Yes, this door, maybe. I mean, it sounds like pretty big monsters. But where the sound is coming from is not accessible, so I assume it's just ambient sound. And very much a torture chamber here. Aha! How do I activate that? Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Alright, combat. Tutorials, please. How do I activate that, like, Super Fox mode? I thought it was R3. And then I tried L3 and R3. This is like regular Hinako combat. What about Fox Hinako? There we go. Focus. No, Awaken should have triggered off. I thought we had enough right now. There we go. Smash them up. Oh yeah, and it auto seals them. Alright. Not seeing any letters or other pickupables. Unseal? I wonder if this is like punishment for taking the wrong door. It's like, let's make sure, in case we're leaving anything behind. That is one heck of a punishment to fight two of those guys at once. But okay. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely punishment for taking the wrong door. So if I can't interact with the fox statues to tell me the way, would it be the scrolls? Oh, no. Okay. Blood staring at that doesn't do anything. And we came in, I think, from... Oh, I don't even know where we came in from anymore. Ugh. There's really no interact on these guys. Not seeing anything. Alright, I mean, I'm gonna assume this door just because there's a unique picture on there. So, roll the dice. Ah, dang it. Alright, we've narrowed it down technically to 2. Alright. Let's do this. Maybe. Huh? Do you consider me having beaten them before? Nope. That's like if I didn't have to fight them, I'd be okay with that. But no. We need to accept our punishment. Stamina back. There we go. Alright, seal them up. Okay. What are we missing that we're getting punished? Let's just try. Ooh. Yeah, let's get our sanity back, because I heard blood blooping. Okay, get the sanity back. Aha! Huh. No interact, though. Maybe. Yep, okay, we have to do it with all of them. Alright, what wound do you have? Here? Yeah. Ooh. Ornate scroll. Perish, once and for all. Shimizu Hinako shall disappear today.
はい。死にます。清水ひな子はもう消え去ります。
All this from helping out a random boy when she was young. No good act goes unpunished. Okay, it's one of the big taiko drum belly dudes. Alright, we gotta do focus attack. Third others, yep. Wow. Okay. I want to soul siphon that. Okay, good. Do we need to... Nope, can't eat him up. I took quite a bit of damage there. I'm thinking pills. Since we need both health and sanity. Hello. Again, thank goodness for the reduced stamina used in combat. Talisman. Yeah, what do we got? Ooh, anti-comb. Aww. Maybe there'll be another combat? Okay, we got bandage. Alright, good. So that stacks up to the 3 on the bandage stack. What? There we go. Interesting, like the different instruments and like the store. I mean, I guess it did say it was like they're kind of like merchants in times of crisis. White sparrow crest. A badge with something carved into it. Looks like a white sparrow. Oh wait, I never equipped that that new one. Was it? Yeah, the Kudzu tea. Which, let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna basically go ahead and drink this, and then pick up this. This is over time, so in theory, if we do run it in a combat, we should be okay, but even if not, it's just a full heal. So I did actually pick that up right. Want to make sure that I... There, good. Good. After that one time in last recording where it's like, I did that one puzzle, got the thing, and just didn't pick it up. It's like, gotta make sure I always sanity check things. I still regret not taking that door from last recording. What secrets and cool things would have been behind that door. Maybe I was eligible for whatever UFO ending that every Silent Hill game has, that this one probably has, where it's like, maybe it was behind that door. I could have gotten the joke ending, but I didn't. Okay. They said find 3 talismans, but, Alright. Saving again, just because I am, crazy. Here we go. Ornate scroll. Be reborn, once and for all. You are Shimizu Hinako, no more.
はい生まれ変わります
Okay, which door wants to open now? So they all still have the... Or, not all of them, but that one still has the interact one, but maybe this one then? Even more messy than last time.
これは
You can use this. But yeah, that object is what I wonder about in New Game Plus, because we came across other doors that were sealed with that seal, but we couldn't open them until we got married. Letter with a pressed flower. There used to be nothing that I hated more in the world than being forced to live as a proper girl. But when I think of you, I start to wonder if maybe, just maybe, there was a reason I was born a girl. I hope these feelings will reach you, like a dandelion seeds carried in the wind. Okay. So does she actually reciprocate the boy that became Fox Mass's feelings? Yay, Emma. Mandate of the clan. A living sacrifice shall be offered every 8 years, for nothing else can quell the wrath which dwells in the waters deep. So, the poison dragon. She shall be a maiden, fair and pure of heart, and the blood which flows through her veins shall be that which has been blessed by the stars and is beloved by fate. Let it be known that only the most suitable sacrifices shall quench the being's vicious thirst. The duty of finding such a sacrifice shall fall upon the head of the head of this house. Okay. So even though, yeah, it's like declarations of like love towards us, maybe we are just being used as a sacrifice to seal away the water dragon. So again, maybe the Fox clan is, they're not great people, but maybe basically they're trying to seal even a greater evil away, which might be the weird like fog with the plants, because that's kind of like, you know, poison-ish. But I mean, obviously the good ending is we kind of defeat both the Fox clan, where it's like, you know, they're perpetuating a cruel cycle, and we also finish up the thing that they're perpetuating the cruel cycle to fight against. So it's like, classic anime. Strict Mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. I have good news. Indeed, good news to a Seneki is always accompanied by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gotten sick and died, and now your grandfather, the head of the house, has invited you to the Seneki residence to make you the successor. It is a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you the successor to the Seneki lineage. Yeah, yep, it's all coming together. Okay. Alright, now obviously there's a puzzle here, and if we fail to do the puzzle, we need to fight dudes, and let's not do that. Here we go. Aha! Ornate scroll. Sacrifice, once and for all. Body and soul, made pure by rebirth. Offer all that is yours.
すべてを捧げます。私はとゆき様のものです。
Okay. And even though we have a door, I'm just gonna check the other statues, because there might be something more going on here. Alright, more divine water. Given how many fox statues there are, just want to make sure that there's not like... You didn't activate 2 statues, which... Oh. Okay. I don't believe there'd only be a single one that was, blood. But I am not seeing a interact on any of these other ones. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I forgot to offer up the comb. Dang. I guess we'll leave the NR sushi there. It sucks to do it, but like... That stuff's basically like magic elixir stuff from Final Fantasy. There we go, come on. So we've not really been using the ones that we have, so to pick up more is a bit wasteful. Okay, yeah, we already got the 3 stack. Not seeing any other potential statues. It's okay, I guess we go through the indicated door. That is the indicated one, right? Alright, cool. Evil red stuff is back, which probably is the water dragon related stuff. Because even Fox Mask didn't like this stuff previously. Okay, it's sealed. Didn't actually hurt me, though. Alright, that did. Alright, fine. You want me to go full power? I am a bit hesitant because it seemed like it was really leading me into using this power, but should hopefully be okay.
Junko-san.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では。
お姉ちゃん。
殺せた？しっかりと。
うん。
かりね。
しっかりって。
今日だけはお姉ちゃんとあなたの2人だけの秘密にしてあげる。でも今日を超えてまだ生き残っていることがあるのなら、お姉ちゃんが彼のためにもあなたを殺すからね。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
Fox mask crest. A badge with something carved into it. Looks like a fox mask.
あなた様のお印ですね。
Which I actually wonder if Inari-sama isn't actually connected to these guys, even though I think... I don't know, I go back and forth, because like they're potentially a clan from a different area. Then in theory, they wouldn't really be like a local town deity. There could be two different foxes. Ah, dang, alright. I couldn't remember if I had any free space, but oh well. And then when the older sister said basically, did you kill it? I'm kind of assuming that meant like attachments? Maybe we're not like fully disconnected from our previous self, which would imply of like the whole going back and forth between two different Hinakos? All the questions. Okay, and all the different scrolls that we saw along the way, although one is missing. So I wonder if the implication was that we're supposed to have found a 6th scroll or not. And again, I'm like, does that mean, was that connected to another ending? Is that how this goes? It's like, this game gets in my head. I'd say if only I knew there wasn't multiple endings, but again, it's a horror game. It's like I'd be shocked if it didn't. All right. Solve the mural puzzle, but before that, let's go ahead and enshrine the comb. Yeah. And then, yep, record. Trying to think. Wait, no, not that one. If we wanted to upgrade. Could have sworn I was going, like, in order, but maybe I wasn't. Maybe I did sanity, so then health. Stamina will be next, so 1100, okay. Alright. The two sparrows were doing stuff, and the Lord did not care. Wait, puzzles? Yeah, let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. The blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to rest. The fox brings along his followers. He notices not the two birds. So maybe fox mask? Oh wait, no. Wait. I think I already did it wrong. Nope. Hold on. Yeah, because like the gold orb. Well, they said going in because that's like an emblem. So then the white bird resting and the blackbird wanting to get after it? No, okay. Let's try a different resting spot though. Oop, oop, come on. Yeah, the big thing is, like, the example picture doesn't really take into consideration all these other things here. Alright, let's look at the literal bigger picture. So I'm going to assume that basically the picture shown here is only for tutorial purposes. Which... Alright, let's see. We have a couple candidates for resting. We have the candidate over here and here. Can't tell if these foxes are, like, looking back. Really does feel like that this would probably be fox mastiffs not caring. Which then... white resting. And he's kind of looking down. No. It's hard to tell where some of these eyes are. I mean, I guess this could be Fox Mask. Not caring, because he's at, like, the lead of this parade. Though it's very indicative how this particular, like, insert is... Well, I guess the fan's also unique as well, because all the others are just lanterns. But again, that's why Fox Mask could be in that one. And then maybe... No, like... Maybe the Black Sparrow isn't... Let's see, nope. Take it out. Isn't resting, but wants to be resting here. Prove your intent with the crest 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. The blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to resist, not rest. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. I guess these two are kind of like fighting over things. So let's pop out these two. And let's assume that these two fighting are the black and white sparrow. So this guy's resisting. This one's trying to take. And if this isn't, we'll see. And if that's not Fox Mask, then Fox Mask would be, no, not there. Here. Maybe the lantern? I mean, wishes to resist. And I feel like those are the only ones that are really, like, taking and resisting. So I feel these two have to be right. So doing a bit of an analysis here. It does seem like these guys are, like, looking backwards. But again, I feel pretty confident about these two. Yeah, the blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to resist. So, okay, I think that's still good. And the fox brings along his followers in triumph. He doesn't notice those two. Which, yeah, maybe these two are noticing those two. And this guy over here is noticing those two. See, we're just kind of looking for fox masks now. Which may be him? Nope. You know what? Like, try a bit of brute forcing here. Nope. Huh? Nope. Or what about you? Huh. I do think that's kind of all the slots. Unless it didn't register one of these. Hmm. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. That's one thing that we're not really taking into consideration this advice. Of like, what lies deep within your heart? Which, I mean, I would assume that the white and black sparrow are kind of like the two Hinakos, and Foxmask is just like, I've already won, tee. I guess actually what I could do, maybe I was right over here. Put the Foxmask back. Maybe I mixed up which of these is trying to take and which one's trying to resist. Maybe he's taking and he's resisting. There we go. And then the 3 possible fox masks. There we go. I knew I could get it. Record. Alright. What's behind the door? I assume a boss. Hmm.
これが君のものだ。さあ、君も。では始めようか。
はい。
これで最後だ。よくここまでついてきてくれ
一緒だからここまで来られました。
た。もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい。 最後まで
Okay, so back to other Hinako. Main world, normal world Hinako. I wonder if one Hinako will represent the water dragon and one Hinako will represent the fox. Chase after the fog monster. Yep, and it looks like us. It has basically the big old individual fox arms. So yep. I took a wrong turn. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so this is all us fighting against ourselves. Ah, dang it. I hate when they do that. You know what? I don't need to fight yet. I can just heal when we get to our destination. I wonder though where we're going to fight it though. Okay, probably need to fight this here. Oh, the knife broke. Okay. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. There we go. And... oh, I was going for a stab. Okay, good. Oh, relatively good. That could have gone way better, not gonna lie. Although, okay, do we have any item that's not currently equipped since we drank the kudzu tea by accident? Can we have the Ramune equipped? Divine Water's equipped? I guess not, though. We do have 2 free slots now for items. Nice. 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 Another Emma. Also nice. All this stuff. Alright, record. You know what? We're going to basically go for a slot 4 here, since... did use... kind of brute forcing things. As long as we're still good, it's fine.
私の大切なものを全て奪ったな。なら私自身も奪うがいい。
Try to take me. Name: Shimizu Hinako. Last seen wearing colored uniform, colored skirt. Details of disappearance: left home. Met with a. Wearing a. Okay.
こうはならない。絶対戦え。しか殺されるから。
I think we're okay. Just keep running. Oh! Dang it. I just realized we could have maybe tried to, get a key. Not the key, but we had the key to the mailbox.
せ。
こんなことだろうと思いました。
お姉ちゃん、助けて。
これがどれだけ失礼なことか、あなたにも十分分かっているはず。殺しなさい。殺しなさい。さあ。
どうしてお姉ちゃん。
それがあなたのためです。死になさい。
Okay, proceed to the worship hall. Or what if I don't? Fight fate? Nope. I want to die and see if basically I can't use that mailbox key. Probably not, but I feel like I probably missed something.
本当に綺麗な子。
属性の娘よ、幸運であったな。かように貧弱な嫁ごとは。
ようこそ。どうか心安らかな日々を。
Okay. Fight arena. Probably with Fox Mask, it looks like. And the water dragon, so like the watery gas ripples, right? Yep, we're getting offered up.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Return to the Shimizu residence. Can I use the key to the mailbox?
綺麗。
Oh, the doll! Don't go that way. Oh, come on, that should have counted as a counter. There we go. Rip and tear. Bandage. Where's this mailbox? Okay. Like, maybe... I do wonder if I've already passed the point where I can use it or not. Or whether it goes in the New Game Plus. I'm being tortured by it. Tortured by so many things in this game, just like... How about this? But no, can't use it yet. Wait a billion years. It's like, come on. Okay, so...
そうよ。これは私の選択。
Yes. Omobori Spider greatly decreases weapon durability consumption when from performing light attacks. Interesting. Letter from the hospital. Prefectural University Hospital, Department of Psychiatry. Mr./Mrs. Igarashi. Test results. We have compiled the test results for Igarashi Sakako below. 1. Results. No abnormalities found. 2. Observations. Shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results within normal range. 3. Notes. It is not unusual for pubescent children to claim they can see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, these issues tend to resolve themselves on their own, so I believe there is no need for concern. Regarding her fear of the dark, her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble yourself over Sakako. Simply raise her with love and affection. Let her mature at her own pace. Okay. Interesting. Oops, dried carcass. Oh. Wait, did I really not offer up the comb yet? We should probably use a bandage. Not that it really frees up anything, but okay, would the save point shrine still be available over here? Might be. Dang it. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can't get to the save shrine. Okay, cool. And shrine. Let's see. Oh. Alright, then go back. Let's grab that dried carcass. Ba-da-ba-dung. So glad I finally got to use that key. Didn't tell us much, but I mean, like, it's already kind of implied that Sakuko has supernatural powers. Like, I think she's still pivotal for a good ending in the game. Like... But I do wonder how much of it is, like... Because we got the Fox emblem from getting married, and I feel like that opens up a lot of stuff in a New Game Plus if we get to keep it. But the question then becomes, do we get to keep it? And I'm not so certain about that. Wait, no. Let's shrine first, and then save. Yes. And I do wonder if the older sister with the bird mask is our actual older sister, or like something that's just messing with our mind. Yeah, it seems like the doll summons mannequins to try and stop us, which, you know, they're good in the end. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. I don't know if that's a way to encourage her. Oh, okay. Got a pin there. There we go. Ground. That's gonna want to cry. And pull. I feel so bad for the doll. Yeah, in general, I am pretty confident we are in the bad ending. This is not happily ever after, even as far as horror games go. We have not escaped the evil. Almost tempted, like, offer up everything to the shrine, but still feel like there's probably gonna be a final boss.
世界が私を祝福してる。両親にも会いに行こう。
Again. Okay, cool. Thought I saw something in the distance there briefly. Okay, we could probably have that Kuzu tea now. Get some heal over time action going on. Can't go in. Oh, we can go inside. Oh no, no good, won't budge. I just wonder if they've hidden any secrets here where it's like, oh, you didn't get this thing, so it's like you get the new game plus 5 times over. Okay, let's bash this up here real quick. Oh, anti-comb. Okay, good. I wish there was basically an Omamori like the spider, but for heavy attacks instead of light attacks, because that's usually the ones I prefer. Okay, Yokon. It might be full though. Oh, there's a shrine nearby. I think... No, okay, we're full up on our current Ramune. Can't get in there. Alright, Enshrine. Anticomb. Okay, good. Okay, now we can probably grab Yokon. I'm probably going to go ahead and enshrine it, and then enshrine that Ramune. Try to get all the faith points we can at the very end here. That's the thing. Do it again. I do also wonder if you can change difficulty settings between New Game Pluses or not. Because, like, in theory then, you could do, like, the game on easy, get a lot of, like, Enshrine points, New Game Plus, and then carry over all your upgraded stats because you just enshrined everything your first run. I wonder if that would work. Okay. How much was another Omamori if we wanted to draw? 500. I do wonder if we're missing out on some really good ones from just, like, random drawing. But also upgrading, though. Yeah, upgrades first. Which will do for health. Then record. This house that I ran to before that was sealed, but... Oh, chocolate. That's like our 7th piece of chocolate, right? 6th piece, actually. Double checking item stacks here. Because I think chocolate is 3, right? Yeah, okay. We should have chocolate at the ready for if we are going to a final boss fight here. You won't be able to stay as you are now. Dang it. We both hit each other at the same time. And free, and... Oh. Trying to go for a focus attack. And again. Cool.
もうすぐ我が家
Can't get in this house. First aid kit. Oh, we can actually carry that. Alright. One nice thing about this Hinako is not having to worry about weapons. Okay, we still have a Divine Water available on the Divine Water stack. Okay. Our house is further up the hill, right? I'm pretty certain this is not our house, but like, just want to make sure. Okay. Secrets. Hello. What if I keep going? What if I go past the house, try to go up the mountain? Go to Shu's house. Okay, can't do that. Alright.
Hinakoや綺麗だよほらお父さん
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
I didn't expect real Hinako to be in, like, the limbo afterworld. Help Shimizu Hinako, please. Proceed. Oh, and the door's closed. Oh, or unless. No point in turning back now. Okay. Okay, we do have weapon durability. good old regular Hinako. Oh, I thought that was a sledgehammer for a second. Wait, how's her health? Okay. Okay, this has to be the final boss fight. Probably us versus us again, Mercy killing us. I'm curious how different the other New Game Plus routes can go. Because I feel like there's so many things that, like, in a happier ending would be avoided. Generally, ghost fire is best to be avoided. Should go out into the water? No.
くねった道まるで私の心みたい
So many questions. Oh, I thought that was a doll again. Okay, we're back over here where all the puzzles were done before. Uh-oh. I do like how it's a lot brighter now. Oh, new weapon. Bandage.
あんたなら全てを壊すの手伝ってくれるよね
Burn it all down. Okay, let's... yeah, stop by the baseball bat for the crowbar. Man, is there really not a shrine around here? There used to be the first time Otherworld Hinako came through. And I'd imagine there has to be a save coming up, but, okay. It's so beautiful right now. Compared to our first time through it, where it was a lot more, like, enemies everywhere. Okay, I saw that little, I assume if we die, quick save.
通さないつもりか上等だ
I hear multiple of them. Cool. Oh yeah, and I guess all these do count as like blue light, therefore no resurrecting the enemies. Yeah, nothing we can easily give up. Toolkit, but our weapons aren't too damaged. Sanity's still relatively good. Okay. Yep. That's second area where we fought the, well, we didn't fight anything in particular. At the very end, we fought the, Sakuko
また邪魔
boss.
するか気が済むまで血の海に沈めてやる
Okay. Originally, oh, dang it. I was like, we were told not to go to the Western Hall, but we can still not go over there. Okay, so we have to go through the arena. Arena fight after arena fight, I see. Good, get stamina back. Okay, good. That's the wrong one. blew up those, but I think we go past the area with the toolkit. First aid kit, bandage. Ah, toolkit. Okay, so let's use the toolkit right now. There we go. Heals here. And still can't get in the other side. Why? Or go to the right if we wanted to. Yeah, okay, the key puzzle's already done. Yeah. Hinako, take down Hinako. It's the only way. Alright, let's see. We are currently filled up. These things are so valuable, but... we do need to offer up something so we can actually offer up the other offerings. So, yep, an Inari Sushi it is. Okay. Comb. And then dried carcass. Still not enough for actually leveling up another skill yet. Okay, bandage, divine water. Alright, well, we're gonna have to use something. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So let's go ahead and record. Alright, let's bring this home. Don't worry, doll. We'll make sure that... us, Hinako, will make sure that Hinako doesn't suffer anymore to Hinako. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, beyond this should be the... oop, here we go. Red capsules. Yeah. Okay, more bandages. Ooh, kitchen knife, but I think we're good weapon-wise. Yeah. Anyway, so good on bandages. It's another save point that we probably don't need. Yeah, going to ignore that just in case basically we do end up wanting to change out stuff. Because we just saved. I do like how they just skip the rest of the house. It's like, don't worry about exploring it. We got your back. It's like, thank you, game. I'm just kind of curious if I did try turning around. Okay. I think we're technically at time for today, but obviously we are going to wrap it up by wrapping it up. Let's get that credit roll. Wait, did I see something that was interactable over here? No. Yeah, boss arena for like the third time. Or second time, maybe, but I thought it was going to be the second time, but it wasn't. Yeah, that's right.
まだ生き残っていようとは。
お姉ちゃんは所詮は向こう側の人間。私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる？
わからない。ここはどこ？ここは嫌。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何なの？あなたいつから飲んでるの？そんなに飲んで大丈夫なの？
全然大丈夫だよ。これを飲むと落ち着くから。
もうやめなさい。
Yeah, red capsules.
やめて。
私にかなわないで。
But interesting that they're bad. Maybe not taking any is like the strategy. I did always wonder. They seem too good. It's like, why all these other items at like health or sanity in limited quantities, and the pills just stack infinitely.
これが全ての根源。お前は私の全てを奪った。ザクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。私を返せ。奪った全てを返せ。
Dang it. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, we need a first aid kit. Oh crap. Did I not equip the first aid kit? I did not. Hold on. And then give me some chocolate. switch up our weapons here. What is making that stomping sound? Chocolate?
私が全てを奪う
Chocolate's the answer to everything. Ooh. Whoa!
絶対に認めないひなこを渡したりなんかしない
Yeah! Although we should heal. Ouch. Need to heal again. Whoa! Dang it! She's pretty good. Oh, really? Okay. Not great. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Ah, dang. Topping off. Chocolate, chocolate. Ramune. Dang it. Don't make me resort to red pills. I thought she was going to go for a back swipe. Please stay dead. Oh, escape from the Dark Shrine. Alright. Oop. Oh, okay. Right there. Oh. More of my beloved capsules.
これは何の真似だ。おい貴様、正気か。
うるさい。どいて。
You're a drug addict all along. Or already dead. It's very hard to tell.
邪魔するなら容赦しない。
I mean, we're obviously pretty drug.
私たちに誰も構うんじゃね
待ってくれ、みんな。ひなこは私が犯人。ひなこ、なぜだ。どうして。お前のことを分かってやる。思っていたのに。
Hey, more capsules.
裏切り者。
Oh, my health just went right back to full, despite the fact I got stabbed. Wow. Wait, did we steal shoe while we were high on drugs?
ごめん。俺が間違ってた。俺はただ。でも。
Oh, the medicine.
やめろ。友達の声で話しかけるな。
Yeah, because he gave her the medicine to help with her headache since she was having some stress at home. Oh, this is Shu's fault, not ours. We have no problem. Well, I admit to half wondering if maybe, like, we got the red capsule ending from taking a lot of them? Because I feel like I've had multiple endings to the game already. It's like, it ends basically confronting your parents, it ends with confronting yourself, it ends with confronting your drug problem. The police. I'm gonna laugh if, like, the condition for this ending is like, did you take 20 plus pills over the course of your adventure? I thought they were good. They made me feel better. There were so few bandages and so many pills. So in this comparison, who am I fighting? Like, myself not on drugs? Was the faceless bride version of me the correct version? Hey, credit roll. I already know what the title of this video is gonna be now. It's gonna be any questions? It's like, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Filled with fox demons. Any questions? Did not expect... I mean, I don't know. I feel like I should have expected the drug twist. But there are so many other twists I could have also seen coming. How many endings are there? I am so confused. I mean, I guess it makes sense that we're traded to our friends because we became a drug addict? Again, so many questions. I'm processing if this counts as a comedic ending or not. Like, what was real and what wasn't? Like, obviously, I guess we had a pill problem. We also had a pen pal that we did like in return, and he liked us, but he was connected to an ancient Fox clan family. And our friend Sakako has supernatural powers, but that doesn't come up, at least in this playthrough. And we murdered our parents, we confronted our parents. We murdered them kind of twice, though, because, like, we beat them in monster form, and then we beat them in us watching us kill them. But was that all in our drug-addled mind? Is the poison dragon drugs? I mean, it's like one heck of a metaphor. It's like the water poison dragon, ride the red capsule. Are foxes drugs or are foxes marriage? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to sit on this.
米川により県警本部県道8号線にて当該事案の被疑者と思わしき女性に襲われた男性2名のうち1名は現在心肺停止の状態。羽倉町1より県警本部一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが敷地内からは発見できず被疑者は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われます。どうぞ。県警本部から各局女性被疑者は20代です。花嫁装束身長は 160cm 少々常吉神宮より逃走中凶器を所持している可能性が極めて高い各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし羽倉町1から県警本部被疑者は赤と白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを犯行時に断続的に服用していたとのことです。県警本部より神楽町1それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一のものかどうぞ。羽倉町1から県警本部被疑者が服用する際に口からこぼしたカプセル薬を敷地内から
So, at Tsunayoshi Shrine, the Tsunaki family, he had the name of half his birth family and half not, so that must be the guy that we were in the mailing letter with. Again, I am processing so much. This game is what it feels like to be on drugs. What? There's multiple levels of what is real. And each one can overwrite the other. Was it fox magic? Was it drugs? Was it supernatural stuff? Yes, because I think Sakako in a Silent Hill game... Did I get drugs just because I took so many pills? If I took no pills, would there be any indication of drugs? I mean, we know that there's a medicine that the, like, pharmacist was like, these backwater folks in their weird local medicine. And June was studying that. But June is not Fox Mask, I think. Probably. Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe? Because it seemed like June was just our childhood friend, and then Tsunayoshi, whatever, young boy, he had to move away. We were like in a exchange letter, and he wanted to get married to us, and we seemed to be okay with that. But June doesn't seem to be connected to that. But June got us hooked on drugs. But when we were running around the Dark Shrine, aka the town, he was like, let me talk to her, and the police just then, what, it's like 2 males? So is that Jun and Tsunoyoshi? Tsunayoshi? It's Tsunayoshi Jun? No, there's 2 males, so the guy we're probably supposedly going to marry, Fox Mask, who is the dude we're in the pen pal with, probably Jun. Probably Rinko was the dead female they said at the scene? Or maybe that was our sister? She tried to stop us from having drugs at the very end, after telling us to kill ourselves. Were we trying to kill our drug addiction? Was real world Hinako symbolic for drug addiction? But she wanted to stay herself, where the marriage one, who seems to be anti-drug, but seems to be pro giving up your identity for sake of happiness in marriage. I don't know which moral to take. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. You'll keep your identity if you keep drugs. Conform by not having drugs. Is that the message? So many questions. Again, perfect title for this video. Any questions? Yes, all of them. Because what is my brain and what is my brain on drugs? What is Hinako's brain on drugs? Which... were there 2 Hinakos? I mean, yes, but like... we, the good ones, were the drug ones, which is bad. Meaning Fox marriage Hinako is good, maybe we're both bad. Maybe that's how it's like saying before, like the water dragon, aka drugs, is bad, but the Fox family is also bad. So the best ending is us saying no to drugs and saying no to marriage. More saying no to the patriarchal marriage. And in this ending, we said yes to both drugs and marriage? Because we were in a wedding dress and the cops are trying to find us. Oh boy. This game. And yeah, I'm going to debate on whether we're going to keep on playing. Because this counts as like this is a nice off-ramp where we could just move on to... I mean, the next game on the list basically for these side videos is Princess Peach Showtime. the perfect game after Silent Hill F. Princess Peach Showtime. Is Princess Peach on drugs? I mean, Stardom? Showtime? But I'll go ahead and try to find non-spoiler stuff online of like, how many endings does this game have? How do I get them? Is New Game Plus, like, all my inventory carried over? Is that the thing? Or like, did I get one of many, because like, I got, you know, the red capsule ending. If you have no capsules, or if you took less than 10 capsules, maybe there's a whole different ending here, which again, makes sense. Like Silent Hill 2 has many different endings. There we go, alright, this will answer some questions maybe. New Game Plus. You can now create save data from the completed game. By beginning New Game Plus with data from a completed game, you can experience changes to the story, and have the chance to fulfill specific conditions to unlock new endings. You will also be able to play on the hard difficulty setting, Lost in Fog, which we will not be doing, because if I can New Game Plus, easy on everything. Non-puzzle documents and journal information carry over. Certain key items, but not all, so that must be the emblem we got for getting married. Obtain Momori, good. Faith, good. Stat upgrades, good. Not regular items I see though, so I'd say the correct thing would have been to like, take all our stuff, but the last boss fight did require quite a bit. Okay, okay. Food. There is so much food for thought. Like, I'm gonna have to sit on this and, yeah. I guess you guys will find out when I find out. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go to the very top here. Cool. New Game Plus. Alright. Of the red string, I like how pills are the very first one. Pills, I trusted you. You were such a good item, but turns out you were suspiciously too good. Okay. You know what? We might as well just no. All right. Well, we'll save slot 2 of these. Okay. Back to the title screen, or is it going to start the new game immediately? Okay. Okay. Coming home to roost, drown in a bottomless pit of self-doubt. Completed! Or complete. Complete the story for the first time. So it does seem to be like this is like, oh, nice. Ending conditions. Didn't take the red capsule, purified the sacred sword, or didn't obtain it. Interesting. I mean, we knew that there was going to be a sword, like, that was very much set up. Obtain the Agura no Hote-sama. I don't even know what that is. Didn't take red capsules, obtain the unpurified sacred sword. Which probably is like us having to dip it in that like holy water that we found along the way. Complete 2 different full endings. Which, hey, this is probably the UFO ending. Listen to all the UFO radio broadcasts. I found all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order after listening to the UFO broadcast. Found the Great Space Invasion movie review after fulfilling the conditions above. And okay, so 5 endings total. And given this one's complete 2 different full endings. And it really does feel like obtaining this sword. Because, yeah, either basically we obtained the unpurified sword, or we purified the sword, or just didn't obtain it. But we also need to get the Agura no Hote-sama. Oh. Yeah, it feels like that this, if I had to take a rough shot in the dark, is probably the most definitive ending. To complete the 2 different full endings, because like that kind of feels like that. But again, I'm gonna have to sit on this, and yeah, you guys will find out when I find out whether we'll be continuing this game or whether that was it for Silent Hill F. I don't know how I feel about this game. I both really enjoyed some aspects and I really disliked other aspects. Combat was probably the biggest monkey on my back. It's just like I see what it was trying, it just wasn't really that fun to me. I kind of wish it was just more dry, honestly. Like, I feel like the older Silent Hill games are having it more dry and being more there but not really a thing. I mean, like, there were still boss fights, but trying to do the whole like parry system and, you know, slow down bullet time and charge attack and heavy attack and weapon durability, it's like it was too much in my opinion. But I enjoyed the mystery of the story, even if I feel like a big old dum-dum not getting a lot of stuff. But I don't know how much of that is intentional, of like, oh, I'm supposed to piece it together. I'm supposed to not have the full picture in this first ending, because there is a bigger picture that the game wants you to pursue. Which is why I kind of debate on doing New Game Plus, because I'm like, okay, well the game obviously wants me to do this, it seems like. Because I don't feel like I got all the puzzle pieces. But I mean, it's kind of the same thing in Silent Hill, like the other games, kind of. Well, it's a mixture. Silent Hill 2 had a number of different all-valid feeling endings, and the joke ending, plural, more than one. But then Silent Hill 1, you have the whole thing of like, did you save Cheryl? Or, not Cheryl. Sybil. No? Bad end. Did you? Yes. Good end. It was very much like, the ending where you save Sybil is the canon ending of Silent Hill 1. I think. It feels more canon. Let's go with that. Because, yeah, there'd be a lot of bad stuff that happens if you didn't save Sybil. It's been a long time since I played Silent Hill 1. And again, maybe it's to my own detriment that I'm comparing it even then to the older games. Like, maybe it's its own thing, but... yeah, again, a lot of food for thought. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and wrap up this... Let's go ahead and wrap up this recording, and, yeah. Until next time. Let's all think about what we just saw. And remember, don't do drugs. Because then you'll get married to a fox spirit, maybe. Or maybe drugs will ruin your marriage to a fox spirit. You want to marry that fox man? Don't do drugs. There we go. Alright. Until next time. Later.